right, it looks like I'm live. So let's get over to YouTube so I can see things the way everybody else is going to see them. Give me just a second to reload this page. It always takes a little minute. Oh, I see what it did. Okie dokie. Do, 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 do. Okay. So there it is. Come on, finish thinking about life. And it's now I'm just waiting for it to load here. Load here. All right, there we go. And live chat. So I don't forget. Okay. So I didn't get as far with the prep as I wanted to. This is still pretty wet. So let's see. What's the best way to show this? Because I can't put that down yet. So I got these 3 all done. And then I switched to the back to work on it a little bit. To give the back side of this one more time to dry. Because, you know, when it feels dry to the touch, the other side is still usually cold, which means it's wet inside. So, we are probably not going to get to adding color today because it still needs to be gessoed. Which is not where I wanted to be, but I did not get up today until about 11:30, 11:15, 11:30. And I didn't sit out at my computer until almost noon. You know, I was piddling around doing things. And I don't see any chat in here. I see that there are people, but no chatties. So, this came in the mail today. It's showing me people are in here, but I don't see anybody saying anything. And it's unusual to have. Hey, Rebecca. It's unusual to have 7 people and no one say anything. I'm not saying it couldn't happen, but it was a little weird. So I got, oh, and it's got a bookmark in it. I got the 6th book. You've been shaded. How's everybody's Saturday going? So, it's pretty good for a mass market paperback. I'm excited. I went ahead and ordered the 7th one, but that's my last book credit for right now. So, I'll be able to probably order 8 around the end of the month. So I need to not sit and, excuse me, I read this through in one night, right? But I am looking forward to it. Hey, Christine, how are you? Let me stick that bookmark in there. I haven't seen a Borders in forever. All right, and then I got my Mantra Wellness magazine. Miranda Pleasance. So this side says I want to embody. And then gets a bunch of, and this is do it for yourself. Oh, that's fun. So I'm guessing because this only comes out, how often does it come out? I think it only comes out 4 times a year. So that would be once every 4 months. So I'm thinking that each side is 2 months, is considered, 2 months of that quarter. Aw. What goodies are you expecting? So I thought we'd flip through this a little bit and maybe we'll work on a collage or something. I don't know. I hadn't really planned beyond gessoing that, and it's just not drying as fast as I thought it would. Sooner or later, we've all got to let go of our past. Well, that's absolutely true, isn't it? Oh, well, there you go. I noticed that, for instance, this came very quickly. Let's see, what day was it mailed? I only got the notice yesterday, but apparently it was mailed. This only took 3 days to get here. But the last one I ordered took almost 5 weeks. So the mail is a little bit all over the place. I was relieved to get this, though, because it's my new debit card. Mine is expiring next month. And I was out in the garage. I did a lot of garage stuff today. Hey, Carla. You got your, and that cool string. Yeah, see, you got a string too. So, yeah, I was out in the garage. I did a lot of garage things today. I still have more garage things to do. But we may have to cut out that strawberry when I'm done with this magazine. You know, I honestly think I would be way too self-conscious, even out in the middle of nowhere, to just do yoga in the middle of a field. Oh, well, it's a friendship bracelet. That's what they are. They're actually friendship bracelets. You're meant to shove this through there and tighten it to the appropriate, and then tie it in a knot. I think a bunch of these would be fun as part of a tassel or a dangle. I'm using mine in my boho book, but it's a friendship bracelet. That's what it is. It's meant to go like that. It's a handmade friendship bracelet. She asked me if I knew what it was, and I was like, no. I thought maybe that's what it was, but I didn't want to say that and sound like an idiot. I get enough problems, you know. I've got a braid on it. It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. How to declutter your life. Well, you get rid of things. That's how you declutter your life. Okay, it thinks we should declutter our thoughts by not reading and gossiping too much about celebrities. Don't get caught up in the negativity of the news cycle. Don't watch TV shows that don't uplift, enlighten, or educate. Yeah, but what about all the murder and mayhem I like? We spend too much time listening to our inner. I do have a lot of negative self-talk, like tons. Declutter your friends. Oh my. Take time to examine who the people in your life who are always dragging you down and preventing you from showing up as your best self. Basically, it says cut out anybody who doesn't make you feel good about yourself or encourages your bad habits. I guess that's one way to take care of Carla. Anybody who's on the wrong end of that flamethrower, it's over. How to discover your true calling. Break up with the one. To find one thing that we are meant to do. Oh. Try to find only one thing and one reason. Blah, blah, blah. Well, we're supposed to be leading a passionate life and don't pursue only one thing. That's what I got out of that. Okay. Well, there's a phrase we might need to have in our lives. Does everybody have a happy vagina? Apparently, this magazine wants to make sure you do. How can I be more intentional in my choices and live more on? I like this magazine, but I struggle with it at the same time. Sometimes it tells you things that you can't possibly do in your life, Or it words things in a way that I can't 100% get behind, Oh, well. Hey, we're allowed to take baby steps according to this. That's a hard one for me, not accepting responsibilities because of a sense of obligation. Delegate or outsource? Who would I delegate to? I'm a business of one. Me, myself, and I are the only people to do it. It's functional, but mostly. That's about where I am. Well, it exists and it's reasonably healthy. I think it's my uterus that's trying to kill me. I guess if you're not going to use it, I guess you could outsource it. Why am I? I like that the magazine is uplifting. Let's see. Holistic solutions for an overactive mind. What do they think is an overactive mind? Oh, this is that nothing matters stuff where does it matter in a couple of hours? Does it matter in a couple of days? Is it going to matter in a year or 5 years? If all you can do is crawl, start crawling. And that's important to think about when things are happening and you feel terrible about stuff and life is kind of shitty. You got to ask yourself how much of it matters is going to matter at the end of the day, or in 5 years, will it have mattered at all? Some things that's a hard yes, but a lot of it, no, not so much. Does it matter that Does it matter that lady pulled out in front of us yesterday? No, because Elle saw it and we didn't hit her. Would it have mattered a year from now? Maybe only if we hit her, and probably only in a financial way because we were only going 6 miles an hour. And that's the one that gets everybody, the dark night of the soul. That's that shadow work we all got to do. How I forgave myself for outgrowing my old life. Well, that does happen. But the people that write these articles are people who are like lawyers and doctors and they had jobs, they had careers, not jobs, they had careers and retirement funds and stuff to fall back on. It's never somebody who's, living paycheck to paycheck who walks away from their job and their life turns out okay. We all don't have parents to go live with and stuff like that, Let's see. Set fire to the broken pieces. Start anew. I don't really recommend starting fires. That's bad advice. Let's see. 5 things you're grateful for. 5 things you're working to change right now. Well, I could put productivity on that list, couldn't I? 5 goals you're going to achieve this month. Ooh, what am I going to achieve this month? Should we fill this out? This could be fun and ridiculous. Okay. Let's see. 5 things I'm working on changing right now. I hear a weird noise. Hey, Francis. Okay, so what am I going to achieve this month? Well, we're going to do a boho journal, right? Boho journal. I'm writing in the magazine. What else am I going to do this month? We're gonna do scraps of joy. Artie Dar, no fatty food for you. Oh, that's a hard one. I'm thinking there was something I ate the other. Oh, you know what? No more McDonald's hamburgers. I don't enjoy them. I remember that being a really happy thing. Yes, I'm going to make the ho-ho journal. Oh, Darty Dar's cheating and having the cigarettes. So Mike goes on the regular, and I always am like, sure, I'll have a double cheeseburger. But you know what? They don't taste like they did when I was a kid. Hey, Leslie. Always working and lurking. Lady, you work hard. But have at it. We are excited to have you in the room, even if you are just listening and watching. Hope you are getting a lot done. Hope you are being very productive. Thanks for checking in. Oh, let's see. What else? Well, this should be easy since it's summer. I'm going to cut back on chocolate. Cut back on chocolate. We can't even bring it home from the store before it melts, so it's not something I can get. Get outside and move. You ready for spring cleaning? Oh, there's something I want to get done this month. Finish sorting in room. That just means clean my room. I'd rather be out than in. Out. Oh, that's good. I would like to be outside, but I'll tell you what. I still don't have a house key, and I am uncomfortable going out for a walk every day, which is what I'd like to do without having a way to get back in the house. And Els always says, well, who's going to lock you out? All it takes is for Mike one time to get out of bed, see that the door is unlocked, lock it, not realize I'm outside, and then they'll be, doing their thing, and nobody answers the door. Nobody here ever goes and answers the door. So I am not falling for them shenanigans. But one of the big things I'd like to do for this year, so this is goals you're going to achieve the rest of the year, daily walking. Leslie, you need to are we giving you bad ideas? What am I grateful for? Well, I'm grateful for scraps of joy, because that's bringing me happiness. I am grateful for you guys. What do I put for that? What is that? For my online peeps, my online friends. Let's see, 5 things I want to achieve this month. So I want to finish cleaning my room. I know I can't do it, finish it this month, but work on getting caught up. I'm getting caught up. And that's out in Garagelandia. There's not an extra key for me to have. Somebody has to make one. And also, Elsa's excuse is, well, you're always with me when you go out. I'm like, but I'd like to go for a walk. And as it gets hotter, I would like to go for a walk at like 4 a.m. And I don't want to open, there's a keypad outside the garage, but nobody knows the code. I want to be able to get back in just in case somebody gets up and is like, why is the door unlocked? Did I forget to lock it before I went to bed? And then locks it. And then at 4 a.m, So I might come home an hour later from a walk and I'm stuck outside till somebody wakes up because they sleep like the dead. Mike has a CPAP. They're not going to hear that. So Carla's goal is for spring to finally arrive. So getting caught up is a Garagelandia thing. And for me, that is getting out the past due kits. I have 4 almost ready to go. And so I'm going to mail those as a batch. And then I'll mail another 4. Well, no, probably 2 batches of 2. So it doesn't take so long. Artie Dar's reminding you. She's like, Artie Dar, stop talking. But that's okay. So 5 things I want that I'm working on changing right now. 5, laugh out. Laughter is good for the soul. It is. What are my 5 areas for growth? Oh, your 5. Oh, I don't know what my 5 biggest strengths are. I'm a wobbling pile of mistakes. I am grateful for my allergy medicine, for sure. Without them, I could not enjoy spring quite as much. In the desert, I am definitely grateful for the AC. It's the little things in life, man. Yes, lol every day. It's important. That's part of the reason we come here, right? To get a little interaction and hopefully get cheered up. Okay, 5 things. What else do I want to change right now? Less negative self-talk, I think. Negative self-talk. I'm terrible. I talk to myself like I would never talk to another person. And then escape from blood. Yes. Oh, there you go. Yay. I am too. I have to have exactly a certain style because that's how I know how to put my things in. That if it's the things I need, it keeps me from getting too much stuff. I'm with you on that. And I'm even pickier about wallets because I don't have a lot of things and I don't want a wallet. You open it up and there's like one thing in there. That's silly. I don't need that kind of wallet. But you probably have a different problem. Hey, Tina, how's it going? How are you? I saw your new Digi. I had to buy it. I loved it. It's so fun. I know there's a lot of people out there with similar things, but I really enjoyed yours. So thank you for putting that up. I enjoyed it. In case you don't know Tina, she has an Etsy shop created by Tina, and she makes she doesn't have a ton, but all of hers are made by her. And they're cute and fun. Let me I bought it, so I should be able to just go right over there. Let me go to my Etsy and get a link for you guys. And bonus, she's a super nice lady. She is awesome-tastic. Purchases and reviews. And her digitals are very economically priced. The vintage label one that I just got, it's only $2.49 and it's like 6 pages. There are some blank ones and some with printing and several different styles and colors. So I want to get you a link for that, but I don't want it to be out of my purchases. I need to get over to her website, to her Etsy shop. Almost there. And here we go. Okay. Link. I come back. Oh, come on now. We got to support each other. And I love to share shops with you guys. So that's Tina's shop right there. And her prices are more than reasonable for all of her digis, guys. So if you use digis, feel free to take a look. I was excited because I hadn't seen her put one up for a while. I was like, yay! Things that clearly aren't working. Ways I can care for myself more. I don't think I want to talk about that on here. Aw. Thanks for checking it out, Artie Door. So let's see. We'll have to come back and think about that now. The secret to actually accomplishing your goals. We might need that. Appropriate mindset. Let's see. Change for the better forever. So we're not making short-term changes. We're making long-term changes. Living effortlessly in the present moment. Manage your fear. Okay. I'll have to read about the thyroid. I know a lot of ladies are of my age start having thyroid things. Ooh, that's fun. Yay. Well, I'll get notifications because I favorited your shop. Let's see. It is windy today again. Blah. Let's see. Oh, I hate that. In public places when people play their phone out loud. This one is the example is if you're at the beach and somebody's using their phone to play music. Hey, Dorinda. I got your email. I will be sending you an answer shortly. That's not my skill set either. You know what I'd like to learn how to do though over time? I would very much like to learn to do some digital collaging. When I see them online, they look so smooth and well put together. I am always super excited about it. I know it. I can't even. Here's the thing, it's on the ironing board. It's all done. I just have to get it ironed, and then it'll be winging your way. Probably no later than Wednesday this week. So, and I am super sorry about the long wait. And it's great to see you. It has been forever. How are you doing? But one of the and here's the other thing. I've been terrible with communication with the Patreons. This is what happens. This is my emotional process with this. I got behind and I got upset and I was already depressed and all that. And what I didn't do was communicate, which is exactly what I needed to do. So you guys are going to see a lot more notifications. I figured you'd rather have where it's at than not know anything, even if it's still behind. I figure you guys would rather have some notifications and more interaction than just having me be silent and going, I promise it's happening. You know what? That's so good because so many people don't love their jobs. They're doing the 9 to 5 and hoping that they can hang on till retirement or until something better comes along. I love it when I hear somebody and they love their job. Yay. So you guys are going to see more notifications coming through. And I've got probably in early June, I've got an anonymous questionnaire coming out for things that you know, if you have suggestions for videos or other products you'd like to see go into the kits and stuff like that. That's good to know, Dorinda. Thank you so much. What self-care can offer you? They do push a lot of self-care in here, which is good because most people don't engage in self-care or they misunderstand what it means. Oh, already ours a Cancer. I'm an Aries. Healing also means taking an honest look at the role you played, your own. Oh, that's a little deep. That's hitting a little close to home. I take things too personally as part of my problem. Oh, so now this article is saying complaining rewires your brain for negativity. I think that's part of the reason I started Scraps with Joy, and I've been trying to look at things differently. Oh, they appreciate you. Now that's even rarer. That is awesome, Dorinda. I couldn't be happier for you in the whole world. Oh, yep. Carla's a Cancer too. I'm an Aries, and my moon is in Aquarius, I think. I'm catching up with all the Artie Dar, I think, is retired, and so she gets to choose what she wants to do. I think I might need to cut that out and put it on. I've taken, I have one of those closets with the mirrored doors, and it's got two sides. So I've turned it into. I want to have an inspiration wall, but I don't have that kind of space. So I've taken to hanging stuff on the mirror with washi tape. I think I'm going to take this out of here. After I read the little article on the other side, and I'm going to add that to my inspiration wall, because this is true, and I need to remember that. It's only as bad as I make it, for the parts I can control. The forecast, let's forget the pieces of baggage of the past and make a new beginning. That seems to be a theme this month, doesn't it? Let's see. Oh, this is about running a startup, but that could apply to any business. Oh, here's all the fun little doodahs, right? Let's see. But that's not necessarily a bad trait, Carla. That can be very handy. If you see me talking to myself, don't interrupt. I'm in a staff meeting. You guys have said that to me. That's funny. Spend time with people who are good for your mental health. Let's see. Anything you lose from being honest you never really had. Here you go. Everyone has a chapter they don't read out loud. Let's see. Hard car conversations are low-key therapy sessions. I think that's probably true. You have a whole book, Els? So, how's it going out in the other room? Long time no see. It's been so many minutes. When you're grateful, you become less self-destructive. I think that's probably true. Here's one for me. You are not all over the place. You are in progress. But here's the real question. Do you have any puffies? Regrets are a waste of time. They are the past crippling you in the present.
You want some puffies?
I knew you were going with puppies. I'm addicted to these things.
I know.
It's your fault, you puffy pusher.
The first one's free.
What do they cost? You have to ask. You can't afford it.
Yeah, this bag's about $9.
Is it really? No wonder you dole them out by the handful.
It's an expensive little habit we have.
But it's delicious. Hey, Chris. Ah, look at Carter's got all the good snacks. I love me some Pringles. I'm sorry about the crunching. This is a puffy. It's the same consistency on the inside as like the puffy Cheetos, not the crunchy ones. But it's covered in caramel and sea salt. He's a puffy. And Francis is here. And Dorinda, guys, Dorinda's in the house. Our favorite purple loving lady is visiting. Oh, God, there's more. First it hurts, then it changes you. Yesterday is heavy. Put it down. Oh, reminder, you can start over at any time. If you lost someone but found yourself, you won. Oh, I like this one. I'm definitely cutting that up. May your Mercury be more fretty, less retrograde. Right? There's so much, Dorinda. Never worry about it. You do what you got to do. I'm just glad you are happy and safe and well and enjoying life. We miss you. We will always miss you. I like that one. I'm gonna have to cut that one out. That is funny. Each day I understand the phrase, I'm getting too old for this, on a deeper level. I think that's probably all of us, right? That's my line. That's what I say. She's stealing my lines, man. Well, here's one to keep in mind. Someone feels better because you exist. Let's see. You have what it takes. Oh, here we go. Master overthinker. Ding, ding, ding. That's me. Consistency is more important than perfection. I could get behind that. It all goes so fast. Not today. They forgot the Satan. Retrograde, not Gatorade. Here you go. Do it for yourself. The magazine's about to. Okay. Oh. Why do I feel. Oh, God. I don't think I filled that out right now. I have to say nice things about myself. Okay. And then now we're on the other side of the magazine. We're doing this because I didn't get my prep work done, guys. This is Mantra Wellness Magazine. It's expensive. It's one of those kind of feel good, mindness, Zen sort of things. Why? Here's one for everybody all the time anymore. Why am I seeking approval from people I don't even know? Your thoughts have power. Choose wisely. Maybe the happy ending is just moving on. Pink sneakers. Uh-oh, they'd be all over me. I don't make my bed. Right? It's Nancy Reagan's fault. What's Nancy Reagan's fault? What she was wrong about a couple of things. We can't just say no. Not all the time.
The whole giving a shit what other people think.
Why is that Nancy Reagan's fault?
It takes a village.
It does take a village to make you feel bad about yourself.
About yourself.
And to raise a child.
Hence it does not take a village to raise a child. It takes one good foot.
If that's all it took, there shouldn't be any problems in the world.
No, because there's parents today that are like, oh no, put him in timeout.
That's a slippery slope. That will cause panic. We're not having that discussion.
I know.
You know my thoughts on it. We've already talked about it. Okay.
I do have to say this though. I loved the one time we took one of our kids to therapy, and there was a kid that was like really acting out, and the mother was like, "I'm so sorry, but he has ADD." And the therapist walked out, and I said, "That kid needs a foot in his ass." And she went, "Uh huh." And she was the head child psychologist for Clark County School
Well, some
District.
kids do need,
That's what they need.
but what they really truly need more than anything else is consistency.
They just need attention. Pay them attention.
But consistency, if you say stop that, you have to get up and make them stop every time.
Every
If
time.
you only do it part of the time, they know they're going to get away with it at least part of the time. It's worth the roll of the dice because they don't have full brain development.
And then you have me.
Giant toddler who also likes to roll the dice.
Uh-huh.
And that's my whole life in a nutshell. Okay, 6 reasons to practice gratitude. Because it cultivates contentment. It helps you sleep better. Decreases stress. Helps us accept ourselves and others. Strengthens spiritual connection. And can change your perspective. I like gratitude. I used to keep a gratitude journal and I don't right now, and I should probably go back to it. You know what I have that I keep thinking I should get one of those out and do it up. I bought these. You don't reject my reality. You're making me feel bad about myself. Aren't they cute? So I thought I might turn one of these into a gratitude journal. Right? Because that's what I need. Another freaking journal. Aren't we as journal makers? Don't we make a lot of journals? All right, guys, we can have a break. We can have a break from this. We can finally paint a page. This is dry enough to flip it. All right, let's get a coat on here. We should probably move this magazine. We thought we were all in the Matrix. I'm sorry. Did I just blow your whole thing? So this is the magazine that we made, the magazine journal we made yesterday. Let me find the front of it. So I'm working on gessoing it. So here's our little, that's as far as I've got. And then I did this very back page. It's not completely dry, but now it's dry enough to do another page. We'll probably actually go to this side because the inside of this isn't dry yet. So like the core of the paper, but we can get another one done and then we'll go back to the magazine. Janice over there, what's reality? You mean I'm not in the Matrix? it's going to be fun to work in. This is going to be part of Scraps of Joy, because I just loved it when I saw it on that lady's video, and I had to do it. I had to. I made this gesso today. We had to look up the recipe because it's been so long since either one of us have made it. So I've been doing 2 coats, so this will be the first coat for this section. Flay the Flay. Don't say that to poor Chris. She's a Bobby Flay. Bobby Flay is her online boyfriend. She likes the Bobby Flay. He is just not my favorite person. There's something about him. I don't know. We all have people that just kind of, for no reason whatsoever, like I couldn't put my finger on it to save my life. I just, something about him rankles my nerves. Els doesn't like Wolfgang Puck. We all have our crosses to bear. All right. So now we got to put this up there and let it work on itself. The gesso is 1 part white paint to 1 part white to PVA glue, and then we use marble powder. But you can use you can look it up. There's other things you can use. Some people put in baby powder, I think. Oh my God, clutch my pearls. Carla can't stand Gordon Ramsay. I gotta go watch this real quick. I'll be right back. Feel free to throw out your favorite celebrity chef that you hate. All right. And today is Mike's day off, so he is doing Mike things and playing video games. Okay. The cake guy from Baltimore. You like Michael Simon? Okay, so back to the magazine. Let's see. Where were we at? Eight ways to energetically reset. Oh, I don't really do anything energetically. I don't know who Duff is. I'm learning new things. Let's see. Oh, they're talking about resetting for spring. Okay. Plant your intention. How successful people stay calm. They avoid asking what if. They limit their caffeine intake. Is that true? Do you think that's true? They stay positive. Let's see. Well, there it is. Negative self-talk keeps coming up. And that is one of my really big bugaboos. They sleep. Oh my God, sleep. What's that? Oh, I do know Ace of Cakes. Cake dude. Okay. I have seen Ace of Cakes. Healing hurts. Growth also hurts. Rest is imperative and restorative. Let's see. They're not saying give it up. They're not saying give it up. I think they're just saying they don't. They don't overindulge. There's nothing wrong with coffee or tea, whatever you enjoy. I'm enjoying Fuji tasting apple water right now. Nobody's trying to make you give up coffee, Carla. I would never. I like all my limbs attached. How do you be bold? Like, what is that? I'm just reading all the choices. Okay, let's see. Tips to beat stress year round. Plan ahead, but be flexible. Communicate with love. You mean I can't just scream what I want at everybody? Choose your emotions. If I could choose my emotions, I would be a better person. Nobody's trying to take your chocolate away. We like our fingers where they are. Oh wow, did you really? I gave up fast food, soda, and all beverages with like aspartame in them. So really I drank water, tea. I was still allowed to have coffee. I did not give up like totally. Caffeine wasn't the goal behind the giving up the soda. It was the sugar. And I don't like aspartame because it causes cancer. I could choose fat with sugar or I could choose cancer. I figured if I was going to go for it, I'd just drink the real thing. 10 habits that push people away. Oh, name dropping. Okay, I don't do that. Whipping out your phone or your penis if you're a man. Don't do it. Humble bragging. Not asking enough questions. Gossiping. Sharing too much on social media. And I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm thinking maybe I just need to go with water with lemon in it and tea and coffee again instead of, I don't know, having a closed mind, being too serious, sharing too much too early. Yep, those things will all run people off. And the day came when the risk to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. See, this is the kind of stuff I struggle with because it tells you, tell yourself I love you every day. I feel weird with that kind of stuff. Not that I don't love myself, but Carla, it's a defense mechanism. I'm not giving it up. Sometimes they tell you to say stuff to yourself and they mean like out loud. And I'm like, I feel stupid when I do that. It's not that I don't like the idea of it. It just feels stupid to stand there and talk to yourself in the mirror, you know? But I talk to myself in my head all the time. And I'm not very nice to myself. Not always. How to start over again. Well, you just do. I bet. Do you have a story you need to tell, Carla? I feel like that's a story. There's a story in there. There's definitely a story in there. Things to let go of. Shame is one of my big ones. See, I got behind it and it brings me shame. And I'm definitely a procrastinator. I can be too self indulgent. I get in my pity pool. Telling half truths. Oh, I've been guilty of that sometimes. Not asking for help. Self inflicted turmoil. See, I always imagine the worst possible scenario. I don't fight on social media though, so go me. At least as far as I'm aware, I'm not engaged in some kind of weird social media. Let's see. How leaving what's not working. Well, yeah. Powerful mantras that will get you through basically anything. I am gentle with myself in transactions. I release all worry. I celebrate what could go right. I am only trapped by my own illusions. Carla, I like it. Where have you been? That is awesome. Do they ever stop you in the middle or do they let you finish? Because that's funny. Well, I got up and I went to the bathroom. I was very relieved. And then I looked at my hair in the mirror and it was terrible. I went out and I got a cup of coffee. Can you imagine? Living your life with purpose. That could be a good article. Just because I carry it well doesn't mean it's not heavy. Ooh, friendship inventory. They're big on that this month. That seems to be the theme for this month. Let's see, what things would I like to feed my soul? Things that would relax more, release negative emotions. Let's see. I'd like to have more financial freedom, but that means working harder. Ah, Carla. I like it. Let's see. See, I don't practice mindful eating. I usually just shove the food in it. Fill the hole. I should probably be more mindful about food. Who can't use some steps to improve their mental health? Have more fun. Everybody wants to have more fun. That's all about life right there. Depression does manifest in a lot of different ways. It doesn't always look like we think depression looks. I choose more of this in my life. Live in abundance. A tidy space. I would like to live in a tidy space, not in a craft-a-lanch waiting to happen. You will evolve past them. I don't think that's true. I don't think you evolve past them. I think that people's goals and ideals change. What you want in life might change. So, and the people who share your life, whether they're friends or loved ones or your significant other, they may want something different. You might just grow apart. Are you a button pusher, Carla? Hey, Stephanie, how's it going? You would. Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. Uh, how emotionally intelligent people handle toxic people. Set limits. They don't die in the fight. What does that mean? Choose your battles and stand your ground. Okay. They rise above. They stay aware of, so they just don't get carried away and like blow up in the moment at somebody who's essentially trying to push their buttons. Okay. Right? People come and go. Sometimes they come for a short time. Sometimes they come for a medium amount of time. And sometimes they are there forever and ever. But you can't force people to stay in your life, and you can't inhibit your growth or someone else's to hold on to something because it worked once upon a time. And the right people will probably come in and out of your life more than once. I've had friends where I've spent long stretches away from them where we're not really in that much contact, and there's no reason for it. It's just that's how life is. Like when I was raising my children, and then when they were more adults, I reconnected with some people. It happens. It's a thing. Oh, here we go. Now we've come on some more of these. Maya Angelou, I've learned that making a living is not the same as making a life. You'll never have a whole lot unless you're brave enough to try. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. Here we go. That one's for me. Embrace the glorious mess that you are. Right? Some people you wish would get out of your life faster, but they must need something, so they stick around. You must do the thing you think you cannot do. Eleanor Roosevelt. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. You lose power when you blame your actions on others. I think that's that thing. You made me, blah, blah, blah. No, I didn't. You chose your own actions. You chose to react that way because you could have just walked away in the moment. Emotional manipulation. That's a thing. You got to beware of people like that. That can be super dangerous. Manifesting with the moon. Let's see. At the new moon, set intentions. At the full moon, find meaning. Take action at the waxing moon. Process information on the waning moon. And then after that, you align with the next moon cycle. 10 lessons I learned from Pooh Bear. We didn't realize we were making memories. We were just having fun. What day is it today, said Piglet. Ah, said Pooh, my favorite day. Oh, what day is it? Pooh asked what day it is. Piglet says it's today. And for Pooh, it's always his favorite day. That's a good, I like that, Carla. No, nothing stops the enabling, I'm afraid. The things that make you different are what makes you you. Because think about how boring it would be if we were all the same. Here we go. Promise me you'll always remember you're braver than you believe and stronger than you seem and smarter than you think. Well, I'd almost have to be based on my self-talk. Ooh, look at those. That's that's the lady who does the magazine. Her name is Miranda Pleasant. Nice nice grungy stuff there. People are afraid to say stuff, but I'm not. That's why I have 3 friends. No, this one does not have horoscopes. Oh, and there we are. So we've done the whole thing. And that's our life today. Because I didn't finish gessoing this magazine. But I will have it finished. Tomorrow we're going to work on the boho journal, guys. We're going to work on my boho journal for the challenge. So if you want to work along, if you've been procrastinating yours, feel free to come and work along. I will be live between 2 and 2:30. I like to give myself a little wiggle because, I'll be out in the garage and I'll look over at the clock and be like, shit, I'm supposed to be online. So this is Mantra Wellness. It comes out 4 times a year, but I will tell you, if you look it up, it's super expensive. I came into a little extra money last year and I splurged. I won't be renewing. I believe that. Sometimes names don't match the people. So we have been on for a little over an hour. That's not too bad. We had some good conversations. Carla kept us entertained. She is on a roll today. I like it with her one-liners and her fabulous insights. I like it. Thank you to everybody who came in today. You guys know that however you're spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness because each and every one of you deserves it. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you the happiest of crafting. See you tomorrow around 2:30 if you are available for boho journal making for the 12 of 20 for Elsa's 12 of 22 journal challenge. Bright blessings and hugs and all of that. Kisses for anybody who wants them. I will see you all again soon. Bye. The end. Yes, and there is trivia tomorrow. Els at Bemis Crafty Corners having trivia in the morning. Between 10 and 10:15, I think, our time. So that's 11:15, 12:15, 1:15. Enjoy your Easter and have a great one. Now, really, the end.